Welcome back. I have an awesome workout for you today. I'm Jessica and I have abs and feet coming up for you guys. You won't need any equipment. This workout can be done in a chair so you can stay seated, safe, and comfortable if you choose. I will have modifications showing as we move along for what you will do in your chair. Otherwise, just get a mat, get set up, and we're gonna get started right now. All right, before we get into those abs and feet, we need to get a nice good warm up. So go ahead, start with some easy ankle circles, just alternating each side. Take a little mental note of which way you have the feet going. So right now, I've got my circles going from the center out. We're gonna switch those up right after this set here, and then go ahead, start out and take them in, or if you are on the reverse, you can do it that way too. We wanna make sure these feet are nice and warmed up. The ankles are gonna be working hard today. The feet muscles are gonna be working hard. Our core is gonna be keeping us stable, and we will have some special work for the abs all on their own. Very good. Go ahead, widen your stance just a little bit wider than your hips, and we'll take the fingertips down to the thighs. This will look exactly the same if you are in your chair, except obviously you'll be seated. Inhale, pull those shoulders back and kind of stretch the stomach and the spine forward, and then exhale, roll your spine to the wall or the chair behind you. Take the shoulders in, inhale. These first two sets, we're gonna go really slow, really easy. And then on these next two, medium. And if you prefer the slow, you can stay there. Inhale. And exhale, very good. These next two sets, a little bit quicker. Inhale, exhale. Exhale and inhale, hold, stretch. Exhale, hold, long one there. Push from those feet, take those arms all the way up. And then exhale, forward fold. Roll up through the spine, heavy in the head and the neck as you come up. So vertebrae by vertebrae on that lift. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am bare feet today, barefoot. I am barefoot today. When I'm working on my foot strength, I like them to have as little support as possible, so that way my muscles truly have to do the work. We're gonna widen out even more from there, so not super wide. We're gonna go ahead, hands right here in the middle. We're gonna twist to the right, stop dead center when you come back. So we don't want this swinging momentum building up through the body. So as you turn, you're gonna pivot your left foot forward, so we're kind of getting into the hip there. Stop right in the center. Pull those abs in. Two more. 10. Now we're gonna do a few of those without the leg following us, so just the upper body. Don't bounce it back. Don't build up momentum here. Tighten your abs, pull them in. Nice, good posture. 3 more. 2. Last one, over to the left. Take that foot and hip with you for the first set. This is the last one here. Keep going without your hips, so stretching, stop in the center. A little bit bigger through the core. Very good. And last one, very nice. Wiggle it out, get a little drink of water if you need to. I do have my mat out here today, so if impact does kind of start to bother you, I just wanted to share this little tip. I found it's a kitchen cushion mat, but I'm really loving it for my workouts. Wish it was longer like a yoga mat, but anyways, it's nice and squishy on the feet and the joints. So here we go. We're gonna start with ankle taps on the right foot. If you are in your chair, you can face those toes forward. You'll see the modification. If you are standing, you might have a little bit better luck out here to the side. So we're gonna start really easy with these. Heel stays down, toes up. Let's go together. And hopefully that was 20. High knees, arms up. So we're just marching, pulling those knees in, sending those arms up. Using your core here, straighten the core nice and tall, and then kind of take a little bit of a tuck there as those knees and elbows come down towards each other. Some of these exercises we're gonna repeat, some of them we will only do once. One more set, and tap to that left foot. Same thing, if you're in the chair, face the toes forward. If you're standing, out to the side might be a little bit easier. They should be talking to you. Front of that foot, go ahead, pause it there. Back to the right foot. Tap hard. I hope you guys can hear me tapping. Stay with it. And 9, 10, very good. High knees. Very nice. Keep going. One more set here. Tap that left foot, toes up, heels down. Use the front of your leg. Your weight is in your non-working leg right now. And even though we're not directly working on the abs, you should still have them pulled in. Supporting the low back, you are almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Wiggle that out a little bit. We're gonna come on right out into a plie. Balance already. Plie hold. So toes come out. As you drop down, your knees are going to go out. Also, you will see the modification for if you are in the chair. We are gonna take a heel lift with an oblique crunch. So arms are gonna come up towards the sides of the head. You're gonna tuck the pelvis and those hips forward, kind of working through the booty, even though it's not booty day. Right heel up, oblique crunch. Left heel, crunch. Keep working here with me. This is one of those ones where you do not need to go fast. If you can lower and work a little bit harder, go ahead. If it's too much, you can raise out of it. Another good option here is to lift both heels and crunch. That is up to you. That depends on your foot strength. Today, you can alternate. You can throw one of those in every once in a while. Mix and match, whatever works for you guys today. We are almost there with this one. The elbow does not have to touch the knee. You're just getting into this core. And bring it up. Nice and easy. The hips can get testy after being in that position a little bit. So side to side, gentle, heel, toe in. Nice and slow, one at a time, or both of those feet together. We're gonna be doing a figure 8 with a hip lift. So you're at home. I don't know who you got with you, but don't be shy. Don't be scared to get sassy here. Arms overhead or to the hips if it helps you tap in to feel that movement. And you can see what's happening in my feet there. So I'm using my foot to lift my hip, and then I'm gonna use my hip strength to rotate it back. So figure 8s, just drawing that nice figure eight with the hip. These are kind of fun. Exaggerate this, make it big. Shouldn't be painful, should still feel like work in those feet. Try not to let those ankles start bending out to the side as you roll the hips, so the ankle stays nice and straight. The movement, the outward movement, comes from that hip, arms wherever you would like them. Tightening the core here. This one sneaks up on you. Very good. Take 4 more. 2 and 1. We may throw another round of those there in at the end. We are going to take a staggered ab tuck and crunch and a stretch for the calf. I turned to the side just so that you guys can see what I've got going on. You can stay where you are. So here we go. So first practice, the hips are gonna tuck, my back knee's gonna bend just a little bit, and then I'm gonna lengthen back and stretch into my back calf. Front leg has a nice, good, solid bend in it. Here we go. Arms open, tuck and stretch. On this tuck, squeeze those abs. Open, stretch your calf. We don't need to rush through this. Whew. Your weight stays right in the middle of these 2 legs, so make sure you're not putting all the weight in your front leg or in your back leg. On that push back, you're just pushing back, lowering the heel to the ground. We have 2 more here. Last one. Switch it through to the center. Just so happens, instructor magic, we ended up nice and wide. Lower down. Heel lifts, oblique crunch. Again, if you are seated, go back to the modification. Oh, very good. Heart rate's up, working hard, feet burning. This is a great way, strong feet, a good developed balance in the body will keep you so safe. You can prevent so many injuries by having good foot and ankle strength and good balance. It sounds so simple, but it is the safety net of the body. Last one here, and then we will just turn it to the other direction. Here we go. Same thing. Tuck it forward, bending that back knee, stretching it back. Tuck and open. Tuck those hips forward, tuck the rib cage down towards the hips. Don't go so fast that you start to miss that calf stretch in the back. Pay attention to the core work. You are almost there with this one. That back foot is working hard, getting a nice stretch too, and your front foot is working to keep you stable. This is it, last one. Open, take it back to the front, very good. I will not make you do those plie holds again. Take those feet in for just a second. Give them a little wiggle, check in. Ooh. Hot. See how they are doing. And then we'll step it back out to a warrior pose. You'll have your modification here if you chose to do this workout in your chair. Take it down. So we are again going to be lifting that front leg. Your knee should be right over your ankle. So here's how this is gonna go. Right foot in front, right hand here for balance, and a little bit of support. Don't dump your body weight into this arm. It's just a connection point. Sweep this left arm all the way up. And then I'm gonna give you two options here. Lift your front heel, exhale, take it forward, lift, and set it down. You can work here, or if that's just a little too much to focus on at the same time, lift, lower the heel, and then take the arm. So whichever option you like the best, you can try them out. See, mix match again. But go with me. Work nice and hard here. When you're reaching, you're kind of reaching for the corner of the room. How high this heel gets just depends on flexibility within that foot. It doesn't have to look like mine to work. All right, we're not gonna be with this one for very long, but we are gonna give it a nice isometric hold here at the end. Lift, hold. Again, I'm able to lift this arm up. It's just a connection point. I'm rolling up towards the ceiling. We're borrowing from yoga here. 5, 4, pull those abs in. 3, 2, foot is shaking. 1, take it down. Very good. Take that foot forward. Switch it to the other side. Same thing. Drop it down. You have the option, again, to lift and lower the heel, or to pair that lifting and lowering with this right arm. Left arm here in the center for support. Let's go together. 3, 2, 1. Good deep breath in and exhale. Again, don't roll yourself towards the floor. As you reach over, you're reaching for the corner where the ceiling and the wall meet. Using this nice oblique muscle here to lift and lower the body. Stay up. This foot can feel completely different here. Remember to breathe, hug those abs in. Here we go. For that hold, wherever you are, open yourself up. Should be looking forward or up at the ceiling. 5, 4, pull those abs in. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Take those feet in. Oh, lost a little bit of fuzz there. Get that out of the way. We don't need that. All right. Calf raises to a tuck and clap under. So we are going to lift the heels, lower, tuck, and clap. So now, options here to stay completely straight as you lift, lower, and tap. If you would like a little extra challenge for your balance, you can lift the heels, bend the knees slightly forward, send them back and down, and clap under. That's just a modification if you need something a little more challenging. But trust me, there is plenty of footwork here either way. Let's go together. 2 and 1, lift, tuck. Nice, stable ankles the whole way here. So as they lift, those ankles are not bending out and they're not buckling in. So straight over. If you need to slow it down, it's a good option. Don't feel like you have to rush through this. This is all at your own pace, no matter where you are working. You are doing good. Hang in here with me. If your foot strength, if your balance isn't where it wants to be, that's okay. Allow yourself to grow and improve in time. Patience can be the hardest practice. Keep going with me. The good news is we're here together. We'll keep working on it. Lift. This is your last one here. Lift and lower. Very good. I was debating on whether I wanted to throw those figure 8s in at the end or not. I did mention that. I don't want to leave you in suspense. We're gonna go for it. Take those feet together right off the hips. Hips, knees, ankles, toes, all in a line. Arms overhead or to the hips. Lift the foot, rotate that hip out, tightening and squeezing your core the whole way. You should feel this nice, sassy, slinky movement here. Play with it, have fun. It doesn't have to be serious. I get that this was one we could feel a little self-conscious about, but you're at home. Really make it big, practice it. You don't have to do it at the coffee shop or the supermarket. This is just you and me here working on these feet and these abs. Good. Circle, circle, circle. Abs are on fire. 3, 2, 1, and take it down. Let's cool down together. Let's get a good stretch. Take those feet wide, and then go ahead, raise each heel, and then kind of push into the ball of the foot. Nothing forceful, nothing too rough. Same thing, other side. Very good. Turn those heels in, lift. Each one just a few times. And lower. Bring your left foot in. And some ankle circles here on the right side, whichever direction you are going. Go ahead and switch. Same thing for the other foot. Stand on your right leg. Extra balance here. If you're in the chair, you're doing the exact same thing. Switch it here. Very good. Inhale, take those arms all the way up. You do not need to back bend here if you have a sensitive low back. Just nice and tall. And you can kind of push the hips forward. But again, bending backwards with the upper body is not something that you have to do. Take it down to the thighs again. Bend those knees. Inhale and lengthen it forward. And then exhale, tuck all the way from the tailbone up through to the neck. Take the chin to the chest. Inhale and exhale. Very good. One more. Exhale. Hold it here. Right in a nice neutral spine. Stretch one of those arms all the way up. Stand up nice and tall. And then kind of open the torso back behind you. As you sweep it forward, bend those knees again. Inhale. Other side. And then to the center. Inhale, take it forward. And exhale, forward fold. Ease here into the low back wherever you are at with your forward fold. A nice, generous bend in the knees. Relax the head, relax the neck. Bend those knees just a little bit more so that way you can really get into this low back. And then roll it on up. Very good. You guys are all done for today. That was a quick workout. Hopefully you felt that in your feet. Your abs nice and effective, nice and strong. Keep you stable and safe through your other sports, exercises, or just your daily movements. I will see you guys again for more workouts. Subscribe so that you do not miss those. Until then, you guys take good care of yourselves. I will see you soon. It's just a